Hello there everybody, wee Paddy from across the shuck, and I'm back at you with another wee video today. It's my Zero Tolerance 450 from Tony Meador. A gift, a lovely gift that I got just over a week ago, I think now. And I've been using it this last week. And I've come to the conclusion that although this knife could do anything I want it to do, it is so pretty, it will be my desk knife. It will sit up here, and my friend on Facebook, I'll talk about him later because this is about it, he's doing me a stand for it, a special stand which is just looks beautiful so far. So that will be coming, I'm not sure, maybe after Christmas. It's getting near that busy time of year. Everybody's busy. But I still use this knife. I cut up cardboard like cereal boxes, bits of paper around the desk. I did use it, and I've just sharpened it today. I put pictures up on Instagram so that Tony could see it, because Tony's on Instagram. He's not so much, he doesn't do videos on YouTube. If you don't know Tony Meador, you need to go over and check his channel. He has a absolutely amazing eye for a beautiful knife, and he changes them so regular. You very rarely see the same knife twice, which is lovely. So it's a great channel to follow on Instagram. Now, about the knife itself, beautiful. This is not just a basic zero tolerance. Can I just say Tony doesn't do basic? Tony has been a long supporter of my channel and has helped me no end. So this is not a surprise from Tony, although it was a surprise last week. But it doesn't surprise me because he's a very generous man. But there we go. He had it anodized. Now, not for me. This is for himself when he had got it. And just look at that anodization. I'll bring that up for you to see. Isn't that just something special? Just look at that. Insides all the way around. Sorry, there's fluff in it. It's been in my pocket. The clip has been golden. The pivots are shiny gold. Absolutely beautiful. You've got the two travel stops, not travel stops. Two little pivots at the back here. Absolutely beautiful. And your lanyard hole, which runs through, as you can see there. Backstops. I couldn't think what they were called, for goodness sake. Now, do you want to say? I'll tell you what. I'll do the measurements first, and then we'll get back to talking about the knife. It weighs. Now, I weighed these separately. Simply when I started doing the weighing, I've just done the measurements as well because I can't weigh it properly with this. So, I went to Zero Tolerance. This is their weights and measures. It's 82 grams, 2.9 ounces. So they kept it under that 3 ounce, which is beautiful for a nice size. It's actually just weighs 3.02 ounces with that wee thing on, but it is under 3 ounces with that off. Beautiful, light, clips in the pocket, no problem. You don't even feel it in your pocket. And it's a stronger knife than it would make you think. These are solid titanium. They're not weight relieved at all. And this is S35 VN, 3mm thickness blade. So this knife can do work. This is not just some fluffy wee thing that you're seeing in front of you that looks pretty. It can actually do work. And I have, after using it this week, I have no problem understanding that. Sharpened, it's S35 VN. To be quite honest, I haven't sharpened a whole lot of S35 VN. But to be honest, I find it easier to sharpen than the S30V. I don't know whether it's supposed to be like, I'm not sure. But it was easier to sharpen and took a really fine edge. In fact, I'll just show you. I don't need to do this with this knife, to be honest with you. Look. It's like a little razor. Really is just a beautiful knife all the way down. And I think if I'm right, maybe Tony will correct me if I'm wrong. Did I show you that cutting? I was that busy cutting that I never even brought it over, I don't think. Sorry. There we go. It is just a wee razor. Now, let me get all these wee bits of dirt away. Now, there we go. So I'm not sure whether that, I just haven't had enough experience with S35VN. I have a lot of S30V knives, And there's been some great testing of knife steels at the minute. There's a lot of new channels. There's Super Steel Steve and Love Them Knives is sending knives away that we've all had for years, Furas and all these cheaper Chinese, and getting them checked for their steel hardness and whether they're claiming the right steel or not. And it's been amazing to find that there's so many that are genuine, so many that we didn't think of would be genuine have turned out to be really good steels. So it just shows you this. And there's more and more people getting their knives tested. There's a lovely fella doing it, and his name has just slipped me for the moment, but I'm getting carried away again, sorry. Everything's all about me. Right, the length of this knife, I can't help myself. The blade length is 8.3 centimetres, 3 3/8. The length of the knife is 18.5 centimetres, 7 3/8. Rough measurement. It's a 3mm blade thickness, 1/8. It's got KVT ball bearings, which makes it incredibly smooth to use. And it sort of keeps it, it's not drop shot. Well, I'm saying it's not. Let me just show you. If I move my finger down a wee bit here, it will just drop over, and then it just goes so smoothly. I can't tell you how it feels. It just feels so smooth and fires out. It's definitely my best opening knife I've ever had. It just flops out. It really does just go better than any other knife that I've got in my collection, to be honest. And it was one of the trifecta, one of the 3 knives that I wanted when I came around, which was the 0450 that this is. It was the Para 2, which I also have, and this was a gift from the Knifebeater, Jay. I'm just trying to show you just how lucky I am. And I had the Benchmade 940, which is my Grail knife, which was given to me by Jewell. And I have to say something. I'm in a bit of a mourning. I sent it over to Germany, to Messer in Germany. Joe over there in Germany, Messer HQ, he's doing a wee comparison, and he'd asked me to send, and I sent it over, and I'm missing pining for it already. It has not left my side nearly since I've had it. So it's on its way to Germany on a wee holiday. So I can't show all 3 together, but I took a picture of all 3. I'll put up on Instagram tomorrow just to keep me happy. Now, have I talked enough rubbish? I have. I am sure I've gone a whole lot. What's this knife? This knife is going to be a show knife. And I'm going to use it around my desk, if you know what I mean. Opening parcels. When I'm opening parcels, you'll see it. When I'm opening letters and all, you'll see it. It's just to die for. Everything about it is classy. And when you look at it, it's a real sturdy little... It comes down to a good point. I mean, it really is a working knife. This is not a gimmicky sort of knife. It really is beautiful. Just look at that. The blade's shape, it's a good stabber. It's a great slicer. It's a flat grind. All right, it's not a deep. It's maybe not the best slicer in the world, but in saying that, it is perfectly good for what I want to do. I don't often slice tomatoes very thin or grapes very, very thin, so... The over sliciness I don't need in a knife, and I have better knives for doing that, and they're called kitchen knives. So I'm a bit cheeky, aren't I, sometimes? There we go. There's a better. Look at that lovely golden. Look at that pivot head. Lovely and golden. Beautiful. Really, really. And all you can just keep doing is showing this knife because it looks just so classic. So classic. S35VN seems to be, it holds an edge for a fairly good amount of time. I don't know whether, again, I'm not 100% sure whether it holds it an awful lot more than S30V. I'm maybe the wrong person. I don't push my knives that much, anymore. I keep saying that, but I genuinely don't. I use them, but don't push them, if you know what I mean. I'm going to give you a wee example of the size of it. Because it is a lovely tiny wee knife. There's your dollar bill for you Americans. There we go. And there's a £5 note. I still haven't got a euro yet. I have to get a euro. There's a £5 note for those of us in the UK. And I don't think there's much difference between our £5 note and a €5 note. So there we go. There's a wee size comparison. Do you want to see it beside some knives? Of course you do, you say. Look, there it is. Beside a Delica. there's not much difference. It's a wee bit bigger than the Delica. The grip length is about the same between it and the Delica, but it's got a much longer blade and obviously a much better blade steel. There's it beside my Benchmade Bug Out, which they're very, very similar in size. This is my slicing knife. We talked about the higher grind for a better slicing. This is my slicing knife, an absolute gem for that. Now, I've got 2 more to go, and I'll not keep you as much longer than that, because there's the Paramilitary 2, and just to let you see just how much bigger it is. Again, it's not a huge amount difference, but if you take it back and do the blade length, the ZT has a better blade length. That wee knife has a better blade length than the Para. And this is S30V compared to the S35VN. And my last and final little showcase, look at that. The Benchmade Bug Out. What a pairing of knives. I just love that. You see, if I'm going to a wedding, this is what I'm carrying. You see, if I'm going to a funeral, this is what I'm carrying. If I'm going out with the boys, this is what I'm carrying. Because how good does that look? That is just stunning. They were made for each other. Absolutely made for each other. So, there we go, folks. I'm over the moon. Tony, thank you ever so much. I know he doesn't like me doing it, but I thank him. I can thank him every day and each day for what he has done for me. But it's a beautiful knife. I will take care of it. I will love it. And it's been sharpened now. I would say this knife will probably only ever need stropping again. I don't think it's going to get too much hard work. But I'll be taking it out with me when I'm going places. So you can never rule out what it'll have to do. And to be quite honest, I was quite brazen this morning. Sorry, I'm going off on one again. I used my new, it was the DMT sharpening stone, diamond sharpening stone. It was their fine one, which is about 600 grit. I used it this morning on it, and absolutely loved that. That's a lovely diamond stone. Really, really enjoyed using it. And then I just used my wee CC4 to finish it off. And a bit of a strop, and it just came up absolutely beautiful. And I haven't freehanded for such a while, and I've done it twice now in the last week, and I've really enjoyed getting back into that, feeling the knife. I know they're diamonds, and they maybe don't give you as good a feel as an oil stone or something like that, but I still enjoyed it, and it was quite easy to take your time and just gently do something, because diamonds will cut deeply into a knife if you go over the top. So it was just nice to do it gently and not rush it. Right, is that it? Have I anything else to say? Do you know, I have something else to say. Do you know what I hate? That's a very strong word. I don't like using that word hate, but I'm going to use it in the text that it's not a human being, because I hate nobody. But this is hate. This new thing that YouTube has brought out, where you put up telling people what videos you're going to put up, that is doing my bapping. There's enough rubbish comes up on that YouTube advertising. I absolutely despise that. So you'll never get notification of what videos I'm going to do unless I tell you. I just hate it. If anybody else is the same, let me know down below. Take care. Bye-bye. All the best. Paddy's away for a wee well-deserved cup of tea. Bye now. Bye.